Good afternoon and welcome to Roulette Rivals 7 and this match between Agent 420 and C-Squid. We'll be going to Colorado, which was 420's pick, and then we'll be off to Bangkok, obviously selected by C-Squid. Now, if you don't know how Roulette Rivals works, it's quite simple. You go into a map, let's say it's Santa Fortuna, you'll get given a spin. It'll look something like this. You'll have to kill Rico Delgado with a screwdriver whilst dressed as the mansion guard, Jorge Franco with a folding knife whilst dressed as the drug lab worker, and Andrea Martinez with a falling object whilst disguised as a construction worker. You go into the level, you do those kills in those disguises, get out before your opponent and you get 2 points. If after 47 minutes nobody has completed the spin, then they get a point each. This is a console losers bracket round 2 match, so it will be the first to 4 points. As you can see, the spin will be with us for about 5 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm hoping before that CurryMaker will join me. He's also the admin for this match, so busy man. Anyway, we'll be back in a little bit. See you in a sec.
We have a lead on the Shadow client. ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow client. Spurred by Eric Sodas, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soda's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare.
Good afternoon and welcome to Roulette Rivals 7 and this losers bracket round 2 console match between Agent 420 and C-Squid. We're off to Colorado first, which is Agent 420's pick, then we will be going to Bangkok, obviously selected by C-Squid. C-Squid not online at the minute. I tell you who is online. CurryMaker, say hello to the people.
Indeed. Hello everyone. Just gonna let you know that C-Squid is indeed online now.
Yeah, got him now. Refresh that, so he is up. We have our players, we have our admin, they have the spin. Well, they have a spin overlay. Put it
they shouldn't have the spin just yet.
Have the spin just yet, no. I think Mr. Mike knows his business a little bit better than that, doesn't he? He has at least figured out times and how that works.
Yeah.
Time zones as well, which can be tricky for some players, but Mr. Mike, he knows how that goes. Right, well, Curry, seeing as you're the man in the chair, as it were, for the admin, would you like to read out the spin?
I can, and well, 420's gonna like this, I can tell you that much already. It's gonna be a Sean Rose injected poison as a militia elite, Penelope Graves fire as an explosive specialist, Ezra Berg falling object as a hacker, and Maya Parvati cleaver in the scarecrow disguise.
Scarecrow spin, love to see a scarecrow. Scarecrow. Falling object for Ezra. Don't often see that one. The initial one, knock him out in the cellar, drag him up. Always fraught with risk, that one, isn't it? But by the grandfather clock. And I guess
that would be my go-to most likely as well, yeah.
Fire for Penelope. 420 campaigned hard for fire. This is his second match in a row where he's got a fire spin. Last one was Berlin, wasn't it? Yeah, Florida Man, Berlin.
Yeah, possible. However, I think 420 was one of the advocates basically for allowing fire on all targets. I think it's now allowed on Colorado.
It is. Of course, no suit required, so he can go straight in as hacker. Get an early short. Wait, he's going to just get rid of his guard, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah, he has to. It's a live kill on Sean, so you can't just isolate him here, obviously.
Exactly. Yeah, there is obviously a hypodermic in the basement he can grab. I don't need to bring that. Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Interesting. Not entirely sure he meant to try and blast the door open like that, but see.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, you never know with 420 because he
That
does
is
work on
true.
wacky strats. So
It might just be the next level stuff he's already like worked on.
yeah, the stuff everybody be trying to do in RR8
Exactly.
and still won't have it down by RR20. Well, WC 2022. I mean, he does have a lockpick in his hand there, so yeah, I can only assume that was a misclick on the controller.
Yeah, just like with the quick prompting. I don't know how it is on controller, but I suppose there's way to mess it up.
Oh, plenty of ways to mess it up. I've done them all, I'm sure of that. Nice, easy. Oh, we got a rip from C-Squid already. Did have some red guns there. But he's also going with a hacker start. Trusty yes, he crowbarred his way into the basement and got spotted there. Changed his crowbar for a lockpick now.
It gets rid of a melee weapon, basically. However, shouldn't make too much of a difference.
Picking up the Taunton sedative gun there. Nicely led on the militia tech. Very quick grab on that disguise. You can get there.
What?
Oh, you're getting someone to walk over and have a look. Oh, we got another rip from C-Squid. Walked straight into an enforcer. He is on a PS5 though, so his loading times aren't the issue that they are for the PS4 or the Xbox One players.
Indeed. I think also C-Squid got spotted with a weapon in his hand as a hacker.
That'll
I
do
don't
it.
know. It's a mess. It looks like some kind
Funny,
of
the
accident, but I don't know
only
yet.
disguise on the map, and already another rip. Sean spots him breaking into the basement. 420,
I
he's
think-
got all his disguises now. Look, he's got this. Obviously, the scarecrow is free. It's just there.
Yeah, just time it correctly that nobody spots you actually
I don't know what happened.
There's a fire.
climbing up on there, grabbing that, but then
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
Is there a fire
Free.
barrel he's eyeing at? I thought I saw one.
What the hell happened?
Oh, it was the waste basket.
All right, guys. I just came in here to check on everything.
Penelope Graves. We need to talk.
Slurry pits. There is, of course, a fire barrel over by the slurry pit. You can audio lure her over there quite happily. You don't need to have a phone. She will send away her guards. She will be on her own if you talk to her. I don't know if that would be the, how 420 would approach it. You'll probably see that as being a little bit too slow. C-Squid having real trouble getting out the blocks here.
Yeah, he's trying to double Seeker Sean straight at the start. However, the guard, I'm not sure if he just hears the Seeker shot or what's wrong with him, but
He gets it that time.
yeah.
Quite a new revelation that the double Seeker, or the double poison as it were. Actually extending the time that Sean goes to puke, which kind of makes sense. In a real sort of twisted way.
Yeah. Giving them also a little bit more time to know, like, run down here, grab the syringe, and pick up a disguise.
That is Maya Parvati, Sri Lankan assassin turned pirate
Okay, so
turned
420 is
insurgent.
luring Penelope, and Diana's very keen to tell him about Maya Parvati instead. Which sounds about right. Good old Diana. Okay. He's very nearly at the fire barrel. Of course, 420, the first kill on this map for him. This would be, and why wouldn't it be fire?
Indeed. Correct disguise, explosive specialist, cheeky double shot, and that will be one burning Penelope Graves.
Fire starter is on the roof.
Fire starter is on the roof. Never heard that before. There we go.
That would be Burgess, the sharpshooter.
Just gone 4 minutes for 420 there. First kill in. Lots of setup already done. Gets himself back into a militia elite disguise.
Greetings, sir.
Got a needle in his hand.
Yeah, I guess he's looking at the Sean kill now, and he's like at the correct timing in the shed, I think. Because he just needs a split second where nobody looks at Sean, and he can just get the poke done.
Yeah, doesn't need to be knocking anybody out here. Just needs to have those two guys turned around. That's one bump. Makes sense to leave a gun for one of them as well, just to get him out of the way. Finally gets the bump on the second dude.
What?
What's he going to leave for him? He's going to leave a gun he doesn't really need, which is the SMG. Okay, C-Squid has got himself a militia elite disguise. And Sean is dead and somehow ragdolls.
Sean Rose confirmed down.
Earth was that?
Nicely done, 47.
2 kills for 420. Grabbed himself the cleaver. Now what's he thinking for Maya? Is he going to do a bit of sneak to get across there?
I feel like that might be what 420's plan is. I'm not sure if he's considering luring her all the way near the house or something. Not even sure if that's possible. He picked up some new guns, so I assume he wants to get rid of some guards somewhere.
It's quite a handy distraction, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it. Let loose. Strange.
Oh, he's got a bit of whoosh, but it's alright. That C-Squid causing some panic there. Get some player audio. He was talking quite loudly earlier, so.
Wow.
Okay, he's got Maya on the hook, has C-Squid.
Okay.
It's going to be an interesting spot to get to as the Scarecrow, that.
Indeed.
.420 has Maya knocked out in the hay barn. Should be a nice safe spot to leave her. And it does make it easier to get to that point as well, because you can go in the back door.
Indeed. And I think I remember now why 420 picked up the weapons earlier, just to make the whoosh probably a bit quicker. Although, no, wait, the weapons are legal for him to carry, so that doesn't make any sense, actually.
Ah yes, we've just remembered the other disguise on the map that weapons would be legal, and that is of course the Scarecrow.
True.
Okay, we've got a radio lure for the explosives specialist. Oh, and Maya's been found. Ooh. Is it one of the dudes upstairs?
What the hell is going on?
Looks like it is, yeah. Oh, that looks safe as well. Is it?
I'm not sure if it is. I think he doesn't even know himself, really.
No, he's waiting around to find out who it is, though.
I think that guy was making us so very slowly making his way downstairs to that KO'd buddy.
They tend to panic a bit more when it's a knocked out body rather than just a sedated one. Especially when it's one of the bosses.
Usually they do that, however, maybe they've just grown tired.
Well, she's a bit of a harsh taskmaster sometimes, isn't she? So you can. Oh no, my boss has died. Oh, no. We've all had days like that. Okay, so 420's got to do all of that again. He had sunk quite a bit into the setup, but we are just over 10 minutes into the actual run. C-Squid's got his Sean Rose kill. See that double seeker. Getting himself Sean's guard.
Wasting your time. We hear altering messages.
Indeed.
Ezra isolated for 420. Grabs himself his needle. Probably going to
I
see
also
the same
wonder
again.
how 420 is gonna try and attempt the Ezra Burke fallen object kill later. I suppose it's just gonna be dragging up the stairs.
I'd be surprised if it wouldn't. Yeah, I mean that's the only fallen object kill he can have now. He's knocked him out in that spot.
However, there might be just something, yes, prepared to like get rid of the guards or something. I don't know.
Oh, we've got a rip from 420. Gets spotted taking that karma shot. C-Squid looking to take out the cameras here. Obviously he's trespassing, doesn't want to get spotted doing that. Gets that done. No cameras for him now.
3.
Where else can I possibly do fire?
420 managing to select the lockpick again this time. He's now figured out how to open doors that doesn't involve using a gun.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes, sorry, you just gotta make it fast and loud or something.
On occasion, but in the middle of the house wasn't one of those times.
Maybe currently not the correct approach.
Despite the fact we were going, wow, he is a bit of a psychopath. He does on occasion do these things. Now, C-Squid in the Scarecrow outfit. Now, where is he headed? He's gonna have to take the long way round the outside to get to the back of the red barn, isn't he?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay.
A bit of stealthing around here. I think he's looking to bullet distract the guards in the back here.
Taking a Krugermeyer for Colorado, wise choice because, you know, bullet distraction shots, you don't all too easy to turn them into bullet impact with any other gun, really. He seems to be through the hardest part. On his way to the barn, instinct firmly hammered on. 420 getting himself an explosive specialist again. Oh, and he's ripped. He got caught trespassing, just getting out of that spot. That whoosh filled up really quick as well.
That was, yeah.
Absolutely no margin for, well, just no margin. It was,
not in the slightest.
no, just filled right up. Okay, C-Squid patiently stalking his way round. Ooh, gets a bit of whoosh. That's probably a peekaboo. Still trying to
Maybe I
work
can turn that into his advantage, however. And maybe if the guard's on his way back, he could just sneak past into the other direction.
Of course, being over here, if he gets too close to those two dudes leaning on the rail, that could scupper his Maya kill. Because they're gonna split up. One will remain and one will go over and start drinking beer over where he has Maya isolated. So they're gonna go all the way round. Look, he's right at the southern. Oh no, that's by the quad bike. Yep. So Maya's knocked out for him, and he has got there. Maya is dead.
Indeed. Did trigger the conversation of the two guards by the slurped earlier.
Oh, we've got a GRB for 420 there. Sean just spotted him getting changed. And so he was hyper alert and wouldn't turn around. 420 could not get the prompt. C-Squid, meanwhile, 2 kills down. Sean Rose and Maya Pavarti has changed into just a normal militia soldier. Page 147 of the Soldier of Fortune catalogue there with the khaki pants and the tight tee.
And the belt with like all the pockets on it.
Here we go.
Gun holster at the side.
420 is massively sped up this Sean kill. Can he get
Jesus
the prompt?
A bit nipply.
He gets it.
There it is.
Okay. Does need to get rid of that knockdown guard, but makes it very easy. Look at that. Sean dead within 30 seconds. Very nice.
Okay.
Like,
And
how?
even luring in the other guards, I think, to just get that body cleaned away.
Yes, that makes absolute sense, doesn't it?
Oh my god.
I was standing too close, otherwise people are going to start getting a bit... start blaming you there.
Indeed.
C-Squid going back into the basement. As his lockpick, he is in the explosive specialist disguise. He's gone back into a hacker there, okay.
Changing in the basement, however. This could get interesting.
Yeah, he should be okay, so he didn't get changed into a militia elite, and it wasn't from a suit or a scarecrow.
Just cross your fingers.
That seems to be the wisdom on the hostile glitch these days, but I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't get changed in the basement at all.
Yeah, exactly. Just like avoid if you can. I feel like that's also a point where just everybody's game is just different. For some, there is a trigger. For some, it's just always or never. Or...
Sure. Okay, and there is Ezra Berg for C-Squid. He's got 1 kill to go, and that is Penelope with fire. This is where it could get interesting. Let's say, I know 420 again campaigned. Oh, and he's got changed into a militia elite disguise. Is this right? We're gonna have to keep an eye on C-Squid here. Definitely. Well, we've got to do that anyway. We're shouting the match, but want to see what happens when he gets changed next. Whether the hostile glitch will be in effect. Hopefully for him, it's not. He has got to figure out how to get this Penelope fire kill.
Indeed. That's the last thing he's struggling with.
He made nice work of the other 3 kills. Long old walk around with the scarecrow, but he was very careful and he got it done.
Indeed. 420 just waiting again for Penelope to get here.
All right, guys.
Talk to her, lure her over to the slurry pit near that barrel.
You're... what is this?
Well,
Yeah, he's having a struggle, isn't he? C-Squid. He's really trying to think what he's gonna, how he's gonna do this.
I have to say, it's
Nearest fire barrel. Well, you just send her over there, like 420's doing. There's one way to do it. Of course, you do need to knock out the correct militia tech and get that.
Mogadishu, huh?
Get that Interpol badge. Slow boy way to do that, of course, is to trigger the fuse box up on the roof by the water. Oh no! 420 ran away just a touch too quick. Was getting changed.
Or just stand there and bleed. Come.
He's gonna vent some frustration.
Target is engaging in
He
hand.
teabagged him as well. Okay, so we're gonna replan from
I don't know how to fucking
420.
do this.
C-Squid's really struggling to find out. Of course, that would be an explosion accident kill there. That's not,
Yeah.
not what he wants. There is a fire barrel. He just had one to his left, or behind him now, in the explosive range. Just trying to work out how to get her near one. See, that's a fake fire barrel as well. Red, but it's not flammable. Oh no, you can. It didn't show up on instinct though, which was quite strange.
All right, cool.
Alright.
Interesting. I think he's considering just a coin trail here or something.
Whoa.
420 was that really quick Sean kill. The problem with trying to get Penelope over there is you got an awful lot of NPCs that are going to take notice of any coins and things.
Looks like we have a serious incident here.
But yeah, that is not the spot. Yeah, he is looking at a coin more.
If he gets this, that would be insane.
Would be good. Nope.
Ah, she's not interested in those coins right now.
Money doesn't matter to Penelope. Then you'd think that about the rest of the targets as well. I mean, even Carl Ingram, billionaire that he is, he still goes for a coin.
Indeed. You know, you gotta make sure that money keeps flowing.
you look after the pennies, pounds will look after themselves. And he didn't get where he is today by ignoring coins dropped on the floor. Very suspicious man with a barcode on the back of his neck.
Well, you can't see it right now. He's got a nice hat on.
He does have a beanie on, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, C-Squid is really on the struggle bus trying to get him here. It's because Danny's made the point where he's dropping them. You just want to place them. See, that's a bit weirdly. Yeah, of course you get told off for littering, don't you?
Exactly. When you drop items, they just go, "Hey, don't do that." And then
environmental
sometimes they will still go for it, but other times they'll just ignore the coin entirely.
It depends if they see you drop it,
Yeah.
or throw it. And she's having none of it. This lady is not returning. Or 20 meanwhile coming up again to this this detective, or fake detective, fake Interpol grab.
Come on.
Yeah, there's been some kind of accident. I don't know.
Of course, you don't need to be disguised as militia tech to get her to go over. You just need the badge.
Indeed.
He's bumping her so she doesn't see the knocked out, the sedated geezer before the guard does, so she doesn't panic and there's no lockdown.
Penelope Graves, we need to talk.
He's going to have a massive crisis now. C-Squid there, 16 minutes into his run.
I have to say, it's a beautiful piece of work.
We're 22.5 minutes into the spin itself. Yeah, he's really on the struggle bus here. He's really trying to work out how to do this. But that knowledge of having the fire barrel near the slurry pit, that's going to be the big game changer here.
Hello?
Indeed.
Anyone there?
420 going for this again. The quick explosive specialist grab, gets it this time with the bullet distract on the geezer that ripped him last time, just to make double sure. Nicely done there. Just in time for Penelope to come near this fire barrel.
Spread out. Find out what that was.
Oh, she's enforced someone. That's annoying.
Just, yeah, Pete.
Coming this way?
Someone.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay, so he's gonna have to bring her around the long way.
Shouldn't be too difficult.
He's got the phone this time as well to try and sort of speed it up, maybe. She was just on the edge of the hearing there, wasn't she?
Excuse me?
C-Squid again with the coins, trying his best.
Oh.
I can just hear him go, oh, for.
We have no time for games here. Hey,
And she's gone.
Come on, do you copy?
Ooh.
We've got a certified nuisance.
What? No?
420?
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay, he gets his green guns back. I was holding my breath a little bit because I wasn't sure if those two checkpoint guards saw him shoot or something, or like notice something, but apparently they didn't.
The only witness is now Toast, so no problem there. Toast, brown bread, one or the other.
I'm just looking for my shipment.
Non-existent.
Non-existent, Earth's gone.
Stop with the tobacco. Anything like that.
C-Squid, what's he thinking on here? He's got changed back into a militia elite disguise. He's looking round the house. Is there somewhere he can set her on fire here? That's what he's trying to find, and I don't think he will.
Looking into it. Over.
Yeah, no, not really. Most of these things are just explosions, not fires, even though they could technically start a fire probably, but not in the world of Hitman.
Hitman does many things right. Houses burning down when you set off massive explosions isn't one of them, though.
Indeed.
Okay, 420. He's got Ezra Berg in his sights. Changed it up a little bit this time. Not doing the early Ezra ISO. Of course, the amount of freaks being brought out.
I think he gave that up for the early Sean kill.
Yeah, it makes absolute sense to do that. Just gotta wait for that door to shut before he shoots the camera, otherwise that guard will come back out. Door shut. 420 can now kick the crap out of these three.
Hey! Excuse me, you dropped something.
So, young friend.
Now, here we go. Bullet distract. Yeah, he's got a bullet impact notice there. Of course, he's using a gold baller. But only on one of them. There we go. Nicely saved. Very nicely saved. I've got some double audio on C-Squid for some reason.
I think he might be playing with speakers or something, and his microphone is picking up the game audio again. I think.
That'll do it.
I think that's what's happening there.
Okay, 420 in a hacker disguise. Needs to watch out for everybody so he can drag Ezra underneath this chandelier. Much safer shot that behind the door. No one can see you. No one can see you taking. Of course, you don't have to hit the chain. You just have to hit one of the lights or the fixtures. It just comes tumbling down. Kill number 3 for 420. Now Maya is still up and walking around. Use that as all-Rampton taxi. Okay, in the Scarecrow disguise, going to make his way over to the barn. Probably going to see similar thing. He has remembered the cleaver, has he? I didn't see it in his inventory.
I think he has it. Too sure of that, however, but I think he's got to remember that.
Can he get a body shot panic on these guys down here? Be interested to see. Does he need to?
Okay.
Big whoosh there, and that's, yeah.
That's red guns.
It's really annoying for him. 8 minutes and 45 in.
Indeed, and we only have 18 minutes remaining on the spin.
Yeah.
Which means it's like 2 of those attempts again. And then it's over for him. Meanwhile, C-Squid, 22 minutes in game. Still working on his final kill.
Yeah, he was trying to get Penelope from what, about the 16th minute onwards, wasn't he?
Yeah, something like that. He just, yeah.
You can see he's now placing the coins.
3. Okay.
Guard fell really far forward. 420 sped that right up. Didn't even wait for Sean to turn around that time. Look at that, 22 seconds and Sean was dead there. Not a massive saving, but a saving all the same.
Indeed. Again, luring the guards inside, which I can only assume is to get rid of that body later on. When you do the Sean fall kill.
Well, if he's there and undiscovered for too long, of course, if someone walks, one of the targets is near when he gets discovered.
True.
That's a target lockdown.
And with telepathic lockdowns on Colorado, like any lockdown is usually a major issue for you.
Sure. Definite activity in Wolverhampton today. Lots of sirens. I do apologise. T. Nort is claiming responsibility or ownership of the hacker strat. I have no reason to doubt him. He probably did come up with it. That's it.
C-Squid got Penelope interested in the coins.
He's finally on our way, but he does have to make that fire barrel
also...
go fire. But he has got a micro there, hasn't he? He
does. He did shoot the barrel once. Has it micro taser. Also, he's placing the coins now.
Yep.
So he finally figured that out.
Yeah, fair play. If he gets this, he's worked bloody hard for it.
Neat.
He's on the way.
Penelope is not used to money just yet. I think she's always getting a bit scared.
One of her guards went for it, and she's gone again.
Oh no!
God Almighty, that must be so frustrating.
Neat.
And she's flinching. Now her guard's going for it again.
But she's going for it as well.
Why is she acting like that? She's proper jumpy.
Yeah, she's like not used to seeing coins on the road.
All right, guys. I just can't.
Penelope Graves.
And it's like to get her attention without getting the attention of her guards, obviously, because he doesn't want NTKs in there now.
What is this?
He keeps bumping her. Now you got to be careful with the bump because that can turn into red guns. Not if you're just a bit too aggressive with it.
Yeah. Ooh. This might be a coin that only Penelope is seeing right now, indeed.
Yeah, I think he'd sort of bumped the guards to turn them around. And oh, she's picked up the coin.
Okay, he has one coin now. He has to make this work with one coin now.
Oh wow, he's running out of money.
How many coins are there on Colorado?
There are some definitely by the Southern Orchard entrance, aren't there? There is at least a coin there. I know that much. As for the rest of the map, well, there's a particular site that will have you covered.
Indeed. Let's see what this particular site says about coins. There are actually like 4 coins, I think, on Colorado.
Ah, okay. We've got one down by the let me say the Southern Orchard. Where are the other ones to then?
Oh god, I can just close the
you just turned it off.
the thing again. I think there are some near the Demolitions Ranch. Yes, at the training ground near the Demolitions area. I think that's where C-Squid has his coins from currently.
Okay.
And yeah, there are 2 near the Southern Farm default.
Look at that, he's just gone past 2 fire barrels as well, just to add insult to insult.
There he picks up. C-Squid's picking up the 2 coins down here now.
Okay. There's some outside as well. Right.
Indeed. And now I think he has all coins there on Colorado. So if he loses these 3 now...
Another rip from 420. He was so close to the Penelope fire kill there again. I don't think that's true, Fanium, to be fair. I mean, you find that with them. A lot of the kills, I mean, if you know them, you know them. If you don't, you don't. And there are plenty of videos out there. 420 has supplied these videos as well on how to do these kills, how to do fire kills for all 4 of these characters. So, I wouldn't say it was unfair. I'd just say it's new, and you've got to introduce it at some point.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. 420 with the subdue there. Can he get changed quickly? We've got a target lockdown.
Target lockdown.
Let's get the kill though.
Nope, that's engaging for him. Stays red. 12 minutes. Clock is ticking down. 20 doesn't have a lot of attempts anymore.
If everything goes right for him with his strat, he can get it done in 10 minutes, can't he?
Something like that. He was at 8 minutes when he left the house area in the Scarecrow and went for Maya, so I suppose 1 or 2 more minutes. So yeah, 10 maybe even a couple more, so could get really close for him at this point.
Could be tight. Okay, Sean dead for 420. Squiddy waiting by the fire barrel. Like a spare prick at a wedding.
Huh?
Yeah, he's really struggling to think how he's going to get this fire kill on Penelope again. Difficult with her 2 guards. Maybe if he can get rid of her 2 guards, he can make the coin war work.
I mean, it's still easier said than done getting rid of her 2 guards, but
yeah, I was just thinking that they're kind of glued to her until she goes in the house. Then they stand on sentry duty outside the front door, don't they? He hasn't got any seeker shots left because he used them both on Sean. How would you go about getting rid of those 2 geezers?
I mean, I'm sure there's some way of getting an audio distraction where you like lure one of them away, and yeah, knock him out, like stash him or something, or just hide him and then lure the other one away. Do the same for him.
Sure. So you see 420, he's making his way over in the Scarecrow disguise this time. He's not, he's going to try and get rid of the Maya kill first. Well, not first, obviously, but next, maybe. He's got a cleaver, you can see that. Needs to get across here. Got himself a coin.
There's another one on that table.
He's not greedy, he only wants to win.
Just takes how much he needs.
Oh, some big whoosh there. Gets through, look at this go on. He's got a peekaboo.
Might turn to his advantage, however, since he does need I think that's an explosive specialist, after all.
He jumps up and down there, he's happy with that. We're probably going to see a peekaboo on Maya to bring her in here for this kill. Which makes absolute sense. Here she comes. Just needs a spot to get behind. Which way does that door open? C-Squid's taking photographs of food for his Instagram.
I mean, gotta like take pictures for the memories, you know.
Do it for the gram. Okay, Maya is dead for 420. He can get himself an explosive specialist disguise here now. Probably what he's going to look to do. Oh. How's he looking here? Gets the distraction shot off. Gets the karma. Gets some whoosh. He doesn't want that whoosh. No, not again. Oh, wow. And the change up there had really sped things up too.
Indeed, but like now it's 8 minutes remaining and 420 has just restarted. I am like,
this is
not sure. And yeah, he's quit to main menu. I think 420 knows that this is done.
Yeah, he'd be hard pressed to get that done within 7.5 minutes. It would have been once he'd loaded in and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
So it was he had every single one of those kills, just not all of them in the same spin.
Sadly not. However, still the opportunity for C-Squid to get this.
I only got the 1 coin, you say, as well. Or did he find some?
No, he picked up more. So he does have 3 coins now. He's building a nice trail, I think.
Ah, right, okay. Unless her guards are gonna. She's not playing. Yeah, her guards are gonna go for those. Nope, she's going for that one.
Got her interest again.
Again, flinch.
Scared of the money.
That's 2 for flinching. You're allowed to punch her on the arm. Again, her guard, look. Bumping him won't do anything there. What happens if you drop a weapon for them? Do they walk off with it?
I would most likely assume that they just VIP it to someone else.
His coin. The guards nicked his coin.
Oh no, he lost 2 coins now. He's back at 1 now.
He's getting trolled so hard here, man. This is not. This must be so damn frustrating for him. I think it'd be worth dropping a gun for one. Well, not dropping a gun, but placing a gun for one of those boys to see what they do. If he can get them off out the way, and he's got a shout, got a good chance. maps. The one thing he hasn't done is plenty of guns here as well. You've got a shotgun. I mean, he's got a seeker he's not using anymore. There's a shotgun on the bench. There's another. I think there's an SMG on the bench as well. Yeah, it'd be worth knowing what they do.
Indeed.
34 and a half minutes on this run. Over half of it has been spent trying to get Penelope to set herself on fire. if he gets the kill, she's going to drop a lot of change. She is indeed.
Well, actually not, because like she has one coin and each of her guards has another coin, so it's like split evenly among them.
Yeah, socialism in action.
Exactly. She's just paying them, you know, for their nice service.
What are you trying to say about Penelope?
You know, she's glad they protect her from the
bad men out
the
there.
dangers of the barn or something.
Spiders. Let's say spiders. Let's get ultra sexist here and say, yeah, spiders. Women are afraid of spiders, aren't they? So yeah, 420 is preloading Bangkok. He's got another basically 9 minutes to wait before he can actually play the map. Presuming C-Squid doesn't get this kill in the meantime, and it's not looking likely.
It is not, however, he's still...
And he's started her audio as well, because he stood so close. That's just making her stay in there longer. She'll start chatting to herself, won't she? So yeah, this is not easy for the young man. Let's see if we can hear his thought process. I mean, he's got it all set up right there. He just needs her to go over here, and she's not having it. Once he watches the match back and sees how 420 got the kill, it's like, oh yeah, of course. it's such. I mean, when was the last time you saw an Interpol badge lure for Penelope?
Oh, I can't remember ever seeing one in a match, to be fair.
The only one you might think for it would be a fall kill, wouldn't you?
True, that's also a possibility. Even then, I think
most people would just knock her out and drag her through the cellar and dump her up.
Yeah, exactly.
Even drag her upstairs if you're feeling adventurous. Yeah, this is 420 has he has resigned from Colorado for the day. What were the map bans? 420 banned Haven, and C-Squid banned Miami. That's rude. We like a Miami.
Yeah, see, we both of us got our rude bans in here.
I'd say so.
Haven,
of course, you're
Miami.
a Haven enthusiast, aren't you?
I kind of got bullied into one a little bit, I guess, during RRWC, but at this point, can live with the wall hacks.
Well, we were saying earlier on, Throat, we were casting with Throat earlier, and saying about Haven, you can weaponise the wall hacks. I know Meme has always long advocated for weaponising them. It's like, well, you know they're there, make use of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Early Tyso, with that tech disguise grab. Because he comes barreling on down there, and he doesn't bring his guard with him.
I think at this point, it's
done.
It's done.
Yeah.
It will end in a draw.
That's fair. Absolutely fair. Put him out their misery, and the chat, and us. So,
It's sad to see the 38-minute attempt of C-Squid not work out in the end.
Yeah, he's probably gonna complain and say he's set himself on fire. Fair play. Oh well. No result for the boys there, so we are going to see at least 2 more maps. And but the next one will be Bangkok. The third one will be RNG. But yeah. Well, takeaways from that one then, Curry. Fire kill OP.
Yeah, Fire Quill might be less intuitive and or more difficult than one would think.
But like we say as well, 420 did get all 4 of the kills, just not in the same spin. And when it got to less than 8 minutes left on the clock, well, 8 minutes as he ripped that last time, it was just there wasn't going to be enough time to try and get it in, and he wasn't going to torture himself to try and do it. So yeah, decided discretion is the better part of valor and ran away to Bangkok, which is fair. C-Squid though, a noble effort, and if her guards weren't there, he kept nicking his money. There was a good chance he could have had that. I think if he'd have dropped some weapons for those guards, he might have been able to do it. I'm not sure they would have enforced someone else, but it would have been worth a crack and worth experimenting with. But hindsight is 20/20. It's easy to say that after. Well, it's certainly easy to say it sat in this armchair casting a match than it is when you're playing one. Okay, so we are off to Bangkok. Let's go and have a look at the mission briefing, and you can all refresh your cocktails while we do that.
Good morning, 47. Your destination is the Hitman Luxury Hotel Resort on the Chao Phraya River, just outside Bangkok. Your main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of The Class, a renowned indie rock outfit recording their highly anticipated sophomore album. But this millennial poster boy harbors a dark secret. 1 year ago, promising young actress Hannah Highmore fell to her death from Cross's penthouse loft in Dumbo, New York. According to the police, Miss Highmore's death was a tragic accident, but her parents remain unconvinced. They firmly believe that Cross murdered Hannah and only escaped justice due to the power and influence of his father, billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross. A secondary target, Ken Morgan, corporate fixer and attorney to the Cross family, is also staying at the hotel. Cunning and unscrupulous, Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder and Jordan Cross's subsequent acquittal. The Highmores understandably want retribution, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Roulette Rivals 7 and this console losers bracket match between Agent 420 and C-Squid. Boys tied on Colorado. The fire kill on Penelope just proving too much for C-Squid to get there. He was close, he was so close to getting her over to that barrel, but the coins kept getting gobbled up. 420 did get all 4 of the kills, but not all 4 of them in the same spin, just different things kept going wrong for him, and basically ran out of time to for another attempt. But we are now off to Bangkok, which is C-Squid's pick. And yeah, Curry, what's the sort of thing you like to see in Bangkok? What sort of kills?
I don't know. Ken can always be a bit of an interesting target with his like very short cycle and sometimes weird interactions. So anything for him that makes it more interesting. I mean, as I don't know, consumed poison always just showcases whether the players know the cycles of which foods he's gonna go for on which cycle.
Yeah, the first one's easy enough. After that, I have no clue. I always forget which plate it is you have to poison.
Well, fun fact, I think Hitmaps has that listed.
Does
like
it?
On which cycle? Yeah, I think on which cycles he goes for which plate.
That's awesome. I didn't know that. I'll have to look at that. That's hitmaps.com, your one-stop shop for all your Hitman needs. And there's a link right there in the chat if you want to click away. Also, holds a roulette generator so you can make your own spins, maybe your friends, do all sorts of stuff.
Or with people that were your friends and might not be afterwards, depending on the result.
Yeah, friends don't let friends roulette. But also, if you do want to know more about the comp, join the Discord. There's a link for that. And if you want to have a look at the brackets, there's a link for that too. So, spin coming up in about 15 seconds. I'd like to see a Bugman strat, a Bugman viable strat. I quite enjoy those. Those can be good speed runs. It'll be a nice palate cleanser after that Colorado, I think.
Neat.
Okay, the spin is in, and we have Jordan Cross with a loud explosive weapon in a suit. No picture for Jordan for some reason. Oh, there it is. And Ken the Brick Morgan, electrocution as waiter. Now, I'm wondering, is the Bugman strap on here?
I wonder.
Now, I know you can get round and get Ken on first cycle, starting at the pier. That's certainly doable. Okay, C-Squid has hit play. 420 still planning, and he's just about hit play. And we got a replan from C-Squid straight away.
Forgot something in there apparently. Oh, a loud explosive. That makes sense.
Yeah, you kind of need one of those. Are there any on the map?
I don't think so. There is a security center, but I don't think there are any like explosives or anything in there.
I don't think so either. Okay, 420 is in. Let's get some game audio on the go. Starting in the suite. So, no Bugman strat by the looks of things. He's going to go up and get Jordan straight away. Or set him up at least. Body shot there to panic those two gardeners.
Help! Somebody help me!
Neat.
And C-Squid doing exactly the same thing. Ooh, he's ripped going through the leather nail room. Oh, loud explosive. Of course, the wall bang!
Wow!
The wall bang! How did we forget that? It's so obvious
That
now,
is
isn't it?
insane. Speedrun strat, obviously.
Of course. Oh my god. Now, I'm wondering, is C-Squid? Does C-Squid know this one? I should imagine. He seems to be a...
Yeah, but he has a micro remote explosive, so none of these things that detonate on impact. No. So I don't think he'll be going for that for now.
No. Wow, of course. Well, that's the first time I've seen that in a roulette match.
Indeed.
How the hell did I forget that? That's
it's insane how you just forget these things.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
It's the easiest kill. And a very quick waiter grab for 420 there as well. Nicely done.
That's hotel staff though. That's not waiter.
Oh, sorry, no. You need a hotel staff to get Ken over to the... Oh no, he's got ripped by the chef, but that's not a problem because, well, Jordan will be dead very, very quickly. Yeah, of course, the hotel staff will get Ken into the bathroom, and then off he can go to grab himself a waiter, which is a free disguise down in the basement, isn't it, I think? And C-Squid's ripped going across the balcony there. Not the balcony. The atrium, the glass roof. Yeah, I feel such a fool. I feel like Richard getting the gas for the barbecue. Of course, loud explosive weapon. Bloody baseball. Throw it in the corner. C-Squid having that. Getting through that time. Doesn't know about the body shot panic by the looks of things.
I mean, works either way. Oh, and I think, yeah, he remembered the Warlock now as well. Replan himself an explosive baseball.
There we go.
That hit, and that is kill for him as well.
Okay, game is on then. So yeah, this is a much more speedrunny spin than we did think. Probably now quicker than what the Bugman would do. There we go.
Oh my god.
Perfect spot.
Oh yeah, 420 has no picture-in-picture, that's why you don't...
Crime noticed.
Oh.
He was stood up straight when he threw the baseball there. And maybe I think maybe shooting out that second camera might have done him wouldn't have done him any favours there. You can get past that without having to shoot that camera.
I think so.
It's easy done. I mean, you just go to the left of it.
Yeah.
C-Squid certainly did that. Although the timings are a little bit different because 420 is picking up his stash from the from the bedroom. So maybe that's what's screwing him there with the camera. Of course, the camera does move.
For the love of God, please!
Indeed, we'll see.
Yeah, you can see it's pretty much it's pointing away, so when he comes out, it would be pointing at him. He needs to be crouched here. There it is. Gets it that time and hides behind the door. I don't think he meant to do that.
Next up,
But he's out this time. That's fine. Okay, C-Squid has knocked himself out a waiter.
Ah, but that
Ooh,
random NPC coming in here, ripping him.
Oh, look at that! What nicely turned around and back to safety. So that was clutching up by 420 there, definitely.
Oh, definitely, indeed.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, C-Squid again, going back across the roof, and just gets past the two gardeners.
That was a big, big whoosh, but he made it past.
Of course, if you just panic him with bullet distractions, they won't. You know, they'll still wreck you if you're too close. And he's missed the wall bang.
He threw against the ceiling instead of the wall. I think that's already gone. You have to hit the wall in a very specific point, I think.
Sure. Now 420 has changed it up to a seeker, so he's looking to get Ken to go into the bathroom downstairs. Maybe he's missed his opportunity there. Doesn't have a good line, so he is now going back to what he was doing. It's a bit of a bugger because again, it's a seeker, not a calmer.
You know, I think you need to secret two people anyways.
Yeah.
Because, or I'm not sure if it's cycle dependent, like where he is on a cycle, but I think otherwise he'll just go for the bin in the kitchen.
Either way, 420 does get his housekeeper disguise and boxed, so he's safely away. C-Squid again, with bullet distraction on the two gardeners. Puts the gun away this time, so they shouldn't rip him as he's running across.
Tremendously busy here.
You see as well the slightly different timing by not going and getting the stash. He's able to avoid the cameras and get the throw off. And again, you've got to throw it right in the corner where the ceiling and the wall meet. That's the spot for the Jordan wallbang there. Just throwing it at the ceiling won't get it done.
The Queen Suite is ready for you.
Exactly, currently not working out for him. He did get it done, so he definitely knows like how it works, but
exactly, yes.
Right now,
420 stealing a march on this one now, though. He does have Ken on the hook to go somewhere. Interesting. Bringing him through a different way. Taking him to a safe bathroom, possibly. Yeah, because once he's over here, through these doors, you secret him, he's going to go to that downstairs toilet.
Exactly.
Right through these, right down these stairs.
This is usually the target lockdown.
Yeah, got spotted with the gun flash. He's still green at the minute.
Just keep me safe.
Does he need to save it? I think he wants to. I think he's just going to wait it out. Of course, with that, if he's over here... Yeah, it's just... That's a replan from 420.
Because at that point, when you have the target lockdown and you ran over there, it's just quicker to do it again real quick instead of waiting out the panic lockdown.
He's going back to his original thinking with the Seeker. And C-Squid gets the kill on Jordan. This time, it's right in that sweet spot. Look, he's got some issues here. Yeah, the panic that he's using to get across the roof is not optimal. He's having to go the long way round there. Oh, and yeah, and that's a rip. We got one of Jordan's bodyguards coming out onto the roof. Spots him there. So, back to the start. 10 seconds in it between the two.
What? Help me!
420 not bothering with the camera this time, is he? No, he is. He is bothering with the camera. Ken needs to be crouched down just after he throws this. Gets it, and Jordan's dead for 420. And we got another rip from C-Squid. Spotted by the two gardeners there. Trying for that bullet distract. 420 back. Non-trespassing again on the correct side of the hotel as far as the guard's concerned. C-Squid getting his gun out a bit too early there. Nearly got a very early rip. Yeah, Clyde.
Camera's not something you want to deal with on Bangkok.
No, it's the final boss. Yeah, that's called a wall bang. Clyde, there is a particular spot there. It's where the ceiling meets the wall. You can see it right in the corner. Throw it there. You can see Jordan's just underneath it.
Yes.
And that kills him while he's in the soundproof booth.
Mr. Morgan, sir.
You shouldn't get found there for a little while, or at all.
Please accept my...
No, it's not cheating. It's a perfectly legitimate kill. I say that
just works with explosives as well, I think.
Yeah, Geeky did it with his Bangkok Sasso accidents run through the propane and shot it as it got to that spot. It's a difficult trick to pull off. I'm sure
that's insane. Yeah,
I'm sure I saw someone do it for Jordan in an RR match recently as well. I can't remember who it was. Might have even been Danny Buter. I'm not sure.
Not acceptable at a fine hotel like this.
Okay, 420 finally has Ken knocked out. In the bathroom. Just needs to set up the electrocution kill. Of course, he can do it remotely. Just needs to get a waiter disguise, which is on his way in.
Indeed, there it is.
Get the knockout on this dude before... No, he
don't detonate it just yet.
It's not so much that. It's he doesn't want to... There we go. Of course, he can get changed, pop it, hide that waiter. Get changed. He's just...
Yeah, it's like...
And there goes Ken. Okay, Ken is safely dead.
Both targets down. Now head towards the next.
Body hidden as well for the guy. Well, no, he's just going to leave him there. He just needs to book it to the pier. He drops some guns here. That should absolutely stop anybody from getting to the...
Some people with question marks running around.
Yeah, that was 420 dropped the gun from early on. But yeah, that would certainly stop anybody from getting to that bathroom and finding Ken before 420 has a chance to get out. Body found. Doesn't matter because that... Well, doesn't matter if Ken's found anyway because it was an accident.
Yes, but that other body was...
Calmered.
The waiter not. The waiter was just subdued, was he?
No, he calmered the waiters. He went back to his secret, but there you go. There's the 5 stars. 3 minutes and 25 seconds in-game time. And 420 takes Bangkok. Oh, that was a roller coaster ride as well, wasn't it?
Oh, definitely.
This match
going
has
back and forth. Indeed, and we are not done yet.
At least one more map, and 420 is on match point. So, start a new prediction up. Who's going to take Paris? Will it be 420? Will it be C-Squid? C-Squid was having a much better time in Bangkok, but than he was in Colorado, especially with that Penelope kill. 420 eventually getting it done. Did struggle a little bit to start with there. Was starting to get a bit frustrated, I think. But yep, he gets it done. And off to Paris we go. So, let's have a quick look at the mission briefing, see while we're there, and we'll see you in just a moment.
Good evening, 47. Your destination is the Paris Fashion Show by Sanguine, one of Europe's leading couture brands. Your targets are Sanguine owner Viktor Novikov, a former oligarch turned fashion mogul, and his partner Dalia Margolis, a retired supermodel, an iconic power couple on the global fashion scene, and two of the most dangerous people in the world. Novikov and Margolis are in fact the ringleaders of Iago, an enigmatic spy ring that deals in the global elite's most valuable secrets. Unscrupulous and opportunistic, Iago has caused disastrous security leaks all over the globe. When Crimean separatists caused a deadly meltdown at the Odessa nuclear power plant, Iago gave them access to the plant security network. And when the Delgado drug cartel shot down the plane of President Hernandez and his family, Iago provided the classified flight plans. Now Novikov and Margolis have obtained a knock list of British undercover agents, which they plan to sell at a secret Iago auction during the Sanguine show. So our client, MI6, need us to stop the ringleaders before the knock list ends up in the wrong hands. The Sanguine show will be swarming with security, and Viktor Novikov will be the focus of everyone's attention. But despite his posturing, he is merely the money man. The real target is Dalia Margolis. Beautiful and brilliant, she is a master manipulator and the true brains behind Iago. 2 targets, a highly public event. At first glance, an impossible task. Then again, I do know how you love a challenge. I will leave you to prepare.
Good afternoon, and please do excuse those adverts. Good afternoon, and welcome back to Roulette Rivals 7 and this console losers bracket round 2 match between Agent 420 and C-Squid. It's currently 3-1, as you can see on your screen. Both of them drawing a blank in Colorado there after the 47 minutes. Well, 45 because Curry decided we're cutting it short. And 420 getting it done in Bangkok with an in-game time of 3 minutes and 25, I think. There was some discussion as to which body that was found. I do believe it was the housekeeper that he'd cornered that was found. It certainly couldn't have been the waiter because he subdued him, and that would have been
exactly.
Plus, dropping those guns would have stopped anybody getting to Ken in that bathroom in time. So, but yes, 420 getting it done there in Bangkok. I think Pajero was asking, could that have been a world record? Could that have been a record spin if he'd have got it first go? I'm not entirely sure, but it would have been nice if we'd have looked at that earlier, but we didn't, so that's on me. I do apologise. But Paris is up next. Match point for 420. C-Squid takes that one. Takes this one, and then we get another map. But
I also want to point out real quick, this is a lower bracket, losers bracket match, so that means whoever loses this match will drop out of the tournament.
Indeed. Yeah, that's will be the end. But for one of them, it will not be, quite obviously. But
yeah.
Okay, so the spin is fast approaching. Curry, I believe it's your turn to read the spin out. You're going to have to let us know how we're going to get rid of Victor and Dahlia today.
Indeed, and this is going to be a scissors security guard kill for Viktor Novikov and an explosive weapon as the tech crew for Dalia Margolis.
What are we reckon then? Tech crew start by the looks of things? I'd have thought so.
I would think so. This is a pretty fast one, I think. I'm not too sure where the scissors are off the top of my head, but
the two that I can think of, there's one down by the stylist where you start as the stylist, and the other one, the other pair that I can think of are in Dahlia's bathroom by the toilet there, right by a sink as well. So you get that prompt if you can turn a bloody sink on as opposed to picking up the scissors. Always fun. Okay. Both of them hitting play. Well, C-Squid hasn't hit play yet, but 420 certainly has because he is in. And C-Squid's finally hit play. 420's triggered the fireworks. Gonna bring Dahlia downstairs by the looks of things.
There's plenty of scissors around, by the way. There's also some in the, I think it's the Sheik's living quarters.
Okay.
Probably be the closest one.
420 can grab himself an early security guard as well here. Dodgy throw. He gets it.
And ringleader Iago. Quite the resume.
Now, can he get the knockout here and drag Victor into the bathroom? Gets him knocked out. Green gun still. And Victor is safe. Right by the disguise that he needs as well.
Indeed.
Should be nice and easy to get to. 420 gonna blast his way upstairs.
Ah, it also makes sense because he is gonna grab the
scissors
from upstairs then, I suppose.
Makes sense. We can also get an ISO on Dahlia.
Oh, true. Everything working out for him right now.
Okay, got a security guard disguise. Of course, it's not a loud explosive weapon, it's just an explosive weapon, so a breacher will do. Okay, Victor is in the wind for C-Squid, so that's a restart from him. There we go, 420 having a battle between the scissors prompt and the sync prompt, as we said.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier. Got the right one in the end, however.
Did. He just needs to get down this pipe. There's a couple of enforcers around for a bodyguard, of course. One of the ones that's roaming around the corridor outside of this room.
At this point for 420, it's just swap into one disguise, press a button, swap into the next one, throw the scissors, maybe swap into a third and run away.
Yep, look at that. Straight into the tech crew. Gonna pop that. So now there's no enforcers for him, that's perfect.
Wait, did
Dahlia die?
Did Dahlia just not die of that explosive?
Doesn't look like she did. Is that a server lag? I'm hoping that's a server lag issue.
Or did he just not trigger it yet and it's gonna trigger it on exit or something?
Yeah, you can have issues with popping the
with the door. Probably.
No, if he pops out in front of that guard, then there's a very good chance. Well, he's saying that he's doing it on exit, just to make double sure, which makes sense. But people can, if you pop a detonator in public, people can rip you, even though the explosion is miles and miles away. But it makes absolute sense to do it just on the exit, just in case he pops up or something. There we go. Look at that, 420 smashed on through there. No restarts, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
No rips. In-game time 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Look at that. And 420 takes this match 5-1. Hard-fought draw in Colorado.
Oh, definitely.
That was, like I say, 420 did have all 4 kills, but just not in the same spin. So it was just something different went wrong every time, didn't it? And C-Squid just could not get Penelope to the fire barrel. She just was not playing. But that was GG's by both lads there. Bangkok, again, 420. Once he got up and running, he was kind of unstoppable there, wasn't he? Once he had a really, really fast in-game time on that one as well. For a spin, 3 minutes and 25. And his
something
Paris,
like that.
His Paris, no messing about at all. 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Sub 3 in-game time in Paris. Very nicely done. Oof. Right, let's have a look and see what that does to the brackets. Now, like Curry said just now, this is a loser's bracket match. So that is the last we'll see of C-Squid in this tournament. But hopefully we'll see him back for RR8. Certainly knows his way around the game. Proving himself to be a strong roulette player.
Indeed.
Waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, we have a bad gateway. Let's try that again then. Perfect.
Everything working as intended.
Oh, it's by design, I'm sure. Okay, if we scroll on down then to the LB and look at this, we have a rematch between 2 finalists. Agent 420 will be facing Yanini in loser's bracket round 3. So that could be a really good match. Yanini here, courtesy of beating Script Desk in LB round 2. And he was sent down here by Ducker, which is, well, it's Ducker, isn't it? You know what he's like.
Yeah.
He's an absolute pain in the ass. But yes, 420 so far then. Just got past C-Squid. He was sent down here by, I should know, I cast the damn match. I like Hitman, which was a really close match. And 420 obviously getting it done on Rocky in his first match there. Upcoming matches. We've still got some more action tonight.
We even have some right now.
Is there some going on right now? Yes, it is. Okay.
Two even.
Two, right. Okay. Let's go and give one of them a raid. Who's up there? GK Punk and Hans McGee. Right, let's give Punky a raid there. GK Punk. All right, then we'll send you all over to watch Throat versus Atomic Garbage. Curry, thanks ever so much for joining me, mate.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Always an absolute pleasure. Thank you everybody for coming in. GG's 420, unlucky C-Squid, but we shall see you again. Catch you all later. Bye-bye.
All right.